Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about how you feel about whether you deserve money or not and your concepts about money, whether you think it's possible to have money or whether you have the concept where you'll never have enough money. And in my first video, the first step was establishing that you realize that money is a good thing and it's good to have a lot of money, and the more money you have the better, and the better it is for yourself, for other people, for your friends and family, for the economy, for society. It's an all good thing depending on how you go about getting it and how you use it, just like any other energy. And in this video I'll be talking about the next step in prosperity and manifesting, and this has to do with establishing, first of all, whether you think you deserve money and whether you think it's possible to have a lot of money. And a lot of the people, they think that money is a good thing and they want to have it, but they block having it because they don't think it's possible to have a lot of money, or maybe they think it is possible, but yet they don't deserve it. And these two things can act as blocks to having money. A lot of times people have these feelings because of the way they were brought up. They had parents who instilled this in them, that that you always have to struggle to have money and just to get by, and being rich is something for other people, that's not us, or whatever. Or we don't deserve to be rich. And sometimes the feelings that your parents had, maybe they were based on reality for them, or maybe they weren't. I mean, some people actually have a lot of money, yet whatever they have, they don't feel like it's enough, so they still feel like they don't have money, and they still instill in their children a poverty consciousness. Whether your parents had valid reasons for feeling the way they did or they weren't valid, it doesn't matter, because as an adult, you can establish your own concepts about money and your own relationship to money and your own feeling of whether you deserve money and whether you feel like being rich or just being comfortable is something that's possible for you. And an interesting exercise is to look back on what your first memory about money was. Now, it's really interesting because if you ask most people, they do have a memory, an early memory about the first memory about money. And if this happened before the age of 5, which is very likely, and it was a negative message that you got on whether or not you deserve money, this can actually become very instilled in your subconscious about whether your relationship to money, whether you feel like you deserve money, whether money is something hard to come by. And it's important to look back on this memory and to realize that whatever memory you have about money, if it was negative, if your parents somehow there's something that you wanted that didn't cost a lot of money, your parents would give it to you or whatever, or it's something that all the other kids had that you didn't have, whatever that is, you have to realize that this should not be affecting you now. You can't let this affect you now, and you have to realize you have to start fresh and realize that you have a new relationship to money, that you deserve money, and that money should not be something that you have to struggle for your entire life to get. And I'll be talking more about prosperity and manifesting money in my future videos.